Thomas Tuchel's press conferences are almost as good as the game. How is he leaking the lineup basically? All but leaking it. Ruben starts. Welcome to the Kavkas View, bratuki. I bring you guys regular content and I'm here again with a match preview for Chelsea versus Aston Villa, but this time in the Carabao Cup, Carling Cup, Coca-Cola Cup, whatever cup it's called nowadays. But we're looking forward to it because it's another opportunity for Chelsea to win another trophy. Thomas ain't happy with the two that we got. Champions League, Super Cup. It's time to go on another journey. Club World Cup pending. FA Cup pending. Champions League again pending. Right? Premier League pending. Carabao Cup pending. Let's go. Let's get into this press conference. But obviously, boys, girls, people, men, ladies, children, granddad, grandma, everybody that's watching this, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Let's aim for about 150 likes. Match previews don't do that great, so please support the cause. Literally, YouTube is shagging me here, so do it. We're starting with the big team news. Edouard Mendy is injured. Edouard Mendy is facing the race of time. He is facing the race of time, and why is that? Because he wants to make the Manchester City game. He's not in training. Tomorrow he might do some individual training. Thursday he might be training with the collective team, and more importantly Friday be back to normal and hopefully fit. So fingers crossed, tomorrow it looks like it's Kepa. Tommy. And you know what? This is why I love Thomas. He basically confirmed Ruben Loftus-Cheek starts tomorrow. He said Ruben came on against Zenit, even though it was 4 minutes, it was a tight game. It was only 1-0, and he needed him to come on and see the game out. And the beauty of it is Ruben helped, and he said Ruben's deserving it. I don't give charity minutes, and I love that. You know, he's saying Ruben's training well, basically, and Ruben is earning these points. And for me, this is what Ruben needs to do. Ross, Ruben, Lewis Baker. In training, you need to be undroppable. And for me, I love it. It means he's going to be starting. We all know Saul did not have the best game. Thomas spoke about that in detail. He absolutely said, look, sometimes I have to make hard decisions and Saul will need minutes. I need to give these lot an opportunity. I need to show my trust. But for me, the beauty of this is, the question was posed to him. Why is it you make so many substitutions in the first half or at half time? And he openly said, look, sometimes you have to change it up, and NG helped do that. N'Golo Kante definitely helped to do that, and N'Golo Kante did do that. But when you have a squad of this magnitude, a squad of this quality, sometimes when things are going wrong, good managers act now. And bad managers ask questions and then act in the second half where there's only half an hour left. Give your boys the ample amount of opportunity to change the game. And that's exactly what he does. And I'm not going to lie, he says it's working so far, otherwise we'd be in big trouble. Journalists asked him a very important question about Timo Werner, and I actually really loved it. And the reason I really loved that question was because if you think about it, right? Timo Werner came on and Romelu Lukaku was feeding him. He was literally, every opportunity he was giving him the ball. And Tuchel actually said this. He said, look, it shows what kind of person Romelu is, and he knows what it feels like to go on a drought. And this is what he's in. But we know what he's good at, and we know that he's so close to him. And this is what makes me think if we do play with Werner, it'll be Hakim in the 10, Werner, and another striker. Because he sees Werner as a striker. He does not see him as a winger. He understands the limitations in Werner's game, but he's patient and he's giving him a lot of credit, a lot of sense of encouragement. And that's all we can do at this moment in time. Like, if he's a bust, what can you do? You have to give him time. You have to bide well. Another thing I really loved, and it really put a smile on my face. One would even say, Thiago Silva's 37 tomorrow. Thiago Silva, oh, when you're watching, he's already 37, right? And yet, Thomas Tuchel says the way he looks after his body, the leadership, since PSG days, he's been phenomenal. And I'm not going to lie to you, Thiago Silva might be one of my favourite players of all time. I know he hasn't been at Chelsea for long. I know it's just over a year and a bit. But realistically speaking, this brother is something else, man. He's actually special. He is phenomenal. He's a leader. He's an active leader. He speaks a lot. He leads by example. And most importantly, he's an absolute G. I love his wife. I love him. I love his family. Like, and he is proper Chelsea. This is what proper Chelsea should be. Like, not the stigma and enigma that we always see, like, oh, there's proper Chelsea. No, proper Chelsea is world-class players giving their all and leading by example. And that's what I want proper Chelsea to stand for. Personally, tomorrow's game is important, and I think we need to win, and I think we will win in normal time. I don't think Aston Villa are a great side. I think Aston Villa will come out with a point to prove. I think they will field a decent side. I don't think it'll be their strongest side. But I think whatever we put out there, we should be more than capable of winning. And I genuinely think we will do it in 90 minutes. Hopefully it doesn't go to extra time and penalties. I don't like extra time and penalties. I really don't. I hate it. Yes, there'll be a lot of rotation, but I think it'll be an interesting game to watch. And a lot of you should be tuning in for that game. Our boys need us. And as always, I will be doing a match review, so make sure you tune in. And let me know, alright? Because I've got an exam tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. And I've got an exam on the day after 8 a.m. If the game's dead and goes into extra time, I'm most probably not going to do a review, peeps. I'm really not going to do a review, because doing a review day before an exam is not the right answer, especially when I've got to be up at 6:30 in the morning. So I'll most probably do a review the day after, and you guys will see. But you know me, I'm always consistent and I don't make excuses. But here's the lineup that I think is going to be selected. So let's get into it. Alright, peeps. So the lineup's going to be nice and straightforward. Kepa is definitely going to be starting this game. We know Mendy's out. It's been confirmed. There's no need to discuss that. We just need him to get another clean sheet, get more confidence, be part of the team. Because when he comes in, it's important that he's going to play, especially when the AFCON comes around. Mendy's going to be gone for at least 3 weeks, 4 weeks. Kepa's going to have to play and show his work. Then, on the right-hand side, we're going to have Trevor Chalobah. Without a doubt, Trevor's going to start this game. Trevor's going to be implemented into this team with rotation minutes. He's a great player. We trust him. Back next to him, centre midfield defence, Andreas Christensen and Rudiger. You know these two are not going to be missing out on games. We can't afford that, dude. Because Aspi and Thiago Silva need to be rotated. They can't be playing every game. Those two are fit, healthy, raring to go, in their prime. They're ready to play. I trust them. I absolutely do. Left wing back, Ben Chilwell needs to get back onto this pitch. We've got a depreciating asset with every passing game that he doesn't play. I understand a lot of it is off the field things, allegedly. We don't know. And I think that's the key here. A lot of people are jumping to that conclusion. There were no quotes or nothing that I saw personally saying why he's not playing. For all we know, Tuchel values Alonso better. But I do think Ben Chilwell will start. I think the midfield too. And this is where I'm slightly worried. This is where I'm worried. I think Saul and Ruben Loftus-Cheek are going to play there. And I'm very worried about that. I'm not going to lie to you. I am absolutely shaken by that. Because the idea of having those two in the double pivot does not breed me with any confidence. Personally, I would have wanted to go with a Jorginho and a Saul, or a Kante and a Saul, one of the two, and play Ruben further up. But I think this is what's going to happen. Him at the double back. Right wing back is going to be the one and only Reece James. You know how it is with Reece James. Reece James is consistent, beautiful player, great right foot, composed, cool, calm, collected. Had a good week off after a difficult period in his personal life. Being robbed is not nice, and especially losing 2 medals that I believe he earned, and for him would have meant the world. So he definitely needs to get back onto the pitch and start playing again. The front two are going to be Hakim Ziyech and Callum Hudson-Odoi. I think those two are definitely going to shoe-ins to start. I think Mason Mount needs a rest. Kai Havertz needs to get his head out of this rut that he's currently in. He definitely needs a rest. And up top, Timo Werner. Timo, Callum, and Ziyech. It might be the biggest games of their season, because if they misperform, they're going to be out the running. They're going to be out of the pecking order. If they perform well, they put more questions into Tuchel's head. All of a sudden, Mason's position's up for grabs. Can any one of them grab it? Can any one of them stake a claim? And this is what this is about. This whole season is going to be about staking claims. So I'm very excited. I can't wait. I'm really looking forward to this game. Peeps, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and yeah, let me know your thoughts. Peace out. I'm out. Bye.